Welcome to Captain Bubba's Cooking Corner. So mateys, today we don't just cook, we don't just fry, we honor. 7 years ago today, me dear old Momma Shark took her final swim down to Davy Jones' locker. She went out like the way she lived, loud, opinionated, and probably correct about whatever she were arguing about at the time. Now, most folks commemorate a loved one with flowers, or a moment of silence, but Mama weren't the silent type. Nah, she'd want a proper send-off, and the best way I know to do that is with deep-fried, cheese-stuffed, artery-defying greatness. You see, Mama, she weren't just any shark. She were a master chef, a woman who could turn the most fearsome, unholy creature into a dish so irresistible even a pirate crew would set aside their swords to grab a plate. And her greatest creation, her deep-fried chili cheesecakes. Now, let me paint ye a picture. I be just a wee shark pup, no bigger than a barracuda's bad attitude, sitting on our little galley on the family ship. Outside the storm be raging, waves crashing and howling, and somewhere a parrot screaming words I weren't supposed to repeat. But inside it be a different kind of chaos. Momma Shark stood at the stove, apron tight, eyes focused, a woman possessed by culinary purpose. One fin holding a wooden spoon like a scepter, the other stirring a pot of chili so powerful the mere scent had the neighborhood seagulls filing restraining orders. She stirs slowly, real slow, like she be conducting an orchestra of doom. And then she turns to me, voice low, serious as a pirate caught cheating a dice.
Bubba, darling, well, you ever tasted something so good it makes you question your whole life?
Mateys, I weren't ready for that kind of question. I weren't even ready for long division. Mama, oh, but Mama, she weren't asking, she were preparing me. And with the grace of a legendary sea witch, she scooped up a hunkin' old chili cheese, rolls it in a batter, and drops it in the fryer. And matey, the fryer didn't just bubble, it spoke. It let out a whistle so high-pitched, it made the local dolphins stop their pretty petty squabbling just to listen. The smell, it floated through the air like a siren song luring in sailors, seagulls, and at least one confused kraken. Then she pulls out the first golden orb of danger and gives me the look that said,
Bubba, this be one-way ticket to flavor oblivion. There be no turning back.
And I took a bite. Mateys, time stopped. The crunch, louder than the cannon fire. The cheese, hotter than the devil's bathwater. The chili, spicier than a mermaid's bad breakup. My pupils dilated. Me fins went numb. I saw things. For a brief moment, I weren't just a tiny shark on a stormy ship. I were a wanderer in the vast sea of existence, floating between realms, guided only by the light of molten cheese. And when I finally came back to myself, breathing heavy, eyes watering, I looked at Mama, and she just smiled. That was the moment I knew I weren't just eating, I were becoming. So here we be, years later. I ain't got Mama's hands, nor her spooky ability to measure by pure instinct. I just guess and pray, but I do have one thing, her spirit, and a deep fryer, and the complete disregard for what doctors call a reasonable amount of cheese. So if we be brave enough, take your chili, take your cheese, take your batter, and fry it like there be no tomorrow. And when you take that first bite, if you don't momentarily lose control of your senses and hear a distant, ghostly voice whispering, "Arr, that's the good stuff," then ye ain't done it right. Mama did ye good. Ye did real good.